Hi all, in this session we are going to learn about how to deploy web application over Azure App Service by using CICD pipeline. Here we can learn what is CICD pipeline, how to establish service connection, how to make the application to be deployed over Azure App Service by using CICD pipeline. Each and everything we are going to discuss in detail, and I am going to show it to you in a practical manner as well. Let us understand the scenario. Here, what is our requirement? We just want to deploy our web application on Azure App Service with the help of CI/CD pipeline. Here, lot of steps has been involved. Initially, as a prerequisite, what I need to have? I need to have the source code in my local machine. Once I have the source code in my local machine, what I will do? I am going to push the code which is available in my local machine to the Azure repo. Once the code has been successfully pushed to the Azure repo, what I will do? I am going to create the build pipeline. Once the build pipeline has been succeeded, what it is going to generate? It is going to generate the artifact. Artifact is the end product which we are going to deploy on top of Azure App Service. So in order to make the deployment, what I need to create? The app service. Where I am going to create this app service? Here, the app service I am going to create in the Azure portal. So once the app service has been created, I need to establish the service connection from ADO portal to the Azure portal. Why I need to create? Because of the artifact has been generated in the ADO portal. The artifact which has been generated in the ADO portal, I need to deploy over app service which is available in the Azure portal. In order to make it, I need to establish the service connection from ADO portal to the Azure portal. Once the connection has been successfully established, I need to create release pipeline. What the release pipeline will do? It is going to take the artifact as an input, and it is going to deploy the artifact on top of app service which is available in the Azure portal. And the next thing what I will do, I am going to enable the continuous deployment in order to make the deployment to be CI/CD, means whenever there is any changes happen, automatically it is going to trigger the pipeline and it is going to make the changes to be deployed over the app service automatically. Here we are going to test the same, and finally we are going to make some settings to the app service. What are the settings I am going to make? Everything I am going to show to you guys in a practical manner. Here, quickly come to code. Initially, first of all, what is prerequisite? I just need to check whether I have source code in my local machine or not. Right now, I have the source code readily available with me. What I will do? I am going to push the code which is available on my local machine to the Azure repo. So that's why I am going to log into the dev portal. Here, guys, I am going to create one new project for this lab. So I am going to log into the dev portal, click on here, and I am going to create one new project. The name of the project is, I am going to set project 1. The description as well, I am going to set project 1. Visibility, I am going to set private. The advanced, each and everything common. I am going to select the work item process as basic only. Click on create. One new project will be created in your ADO portal. The name of the project is project 1. By default, you will get one repo with the name of the project. If you want to create any other new repo, just click on new repo. I am going to mention as repo 1. Click on create. One new repo has been created. Here, you are going to push the code from your local machine to the Azure repo. Now, the name of the repo is repo 1. Just right click here, show more. You are going to open git bash here. Open git bash here. It is going to open the git bash terminal, and here what is the first command you are going to execute? Git init dot. It is going to initialize the git repository. Once it has been initialized, the further command is git add dot. Here it is showing nothing because of, I think, already added git. So here I am going to make git commit -m. I am going to commit the code git commit -m c1 enter. Nothing to commit, work clean, git commit. Okay, if you want to check, git log. Here a lot of things are there here. Okay, here I'm going to repeat again, guys. So there is something error happening. So what I will do, I'm going to open the git bash here. Right now I'm going to check which path I am in. Okay, git init dot. Okay, right now I'm in the project one only. Okay, fine. If I type git branch, yeah, right now you are in the master branch. I'm going to make into the staging directory git add dot. Okay, git commit -m c1 or c2 dot. Okay, I'm going to push the code from git push -set -upstream. The link of the GitHub repository is what? Here it is the link. Copy the link and paste here. And make it as master, because of you are going to push the master branch. Let us wait for some time. It is going to push all of your code from your local machine to the Azure repo. Let me check the same. So here, refresh it and check. Go to the master branch. Yes, this is the master branch. Here I am going to make the branches. Master branch is the default one. Here I am going to change set as default. Here right now, earlier the main branch is the default branch. Right now the master branch is the default branch. Okay, right now I have the code is which is available with me in the Azure repo. What I will do, I need to build the code. So go to the pipeline. What is the step? The two steps has been completed. I need to build the pipeline. We have two pipelines are there, build pipeline, release pipeline. First of all, I need to create the build pipeline. Just create pipeline. Here select Azure Repo Git, Repo 1. Here okay, no worries. Run. Let me check what will happen. It is going to generate the artifact. So once the artifact has been generated, what I will do, I am going to create the app service. So for that purpose, what I will do, I am going to the login to the Azure portal, click on resource group in order to check whether any existing resource groups are there or not. So right now I don't have any existing resource groups. I am going to create one new resource group. The name is RG1 and I am going to create in the Japan West. That will okay. And review plus create. Click on create. It is going to create the resource group with name RG1 in the region Japan West. I am going to create one app service. Just click on create, click on web app. Here I am going to choose the resource group RG1 and web app name Sunil IT Tech. Okay, and publish. Here we have the container of code. Obviously we have the code and the runtime stack is I am going to select node 22 LTS long term support. Here I am going to select the region Japan West only because of my resource group is in the Japan West only. But in any region you can create, but I am going to choose the Japan West as my region. Here the Linux plan is available by default. You need to select the default only. And pricing plan, I am going to choose the free tier. And come here, come down and click on next. The database is not required as it is going to create for the lab purpose. You can ignore. and click on deployment. Here a lot of things are there. Suppose if you want to push the code from GitHub repository, you're going to make the changes here, but right now I'm going to use the Azure repo, but it is not required right now. Coming to the network, I'm going to provide the enable public access monitor as it is not required. Anyway, let us have a look on it. So what are the things we have in the monitor? It is going to take some time, but enable application insights, detailed information, no, because of it is not required right now. So just click on review plus create without disturbing anything. Just click on create. So it is going to create app service in the Azure portal. So here, let me check. So still the pipeline is in the process. Once the pipeline has been succeeded, it is going to generate the artifact. So here, in the meanwhile, we will have a look on it, whether the app service has been successfully completed or not. And once the app service has been created, with the help of the link, we can be able to check whether the app service is running or not. Initially, it didn't have the code, but even though without having the code, it is showing some kind of default page to us in order to understand whether it is running or not. Just go to resource. It has been successfully completed. The deployment has been successfully completed. The name is Sunil IT Tech. The application name is, the app service name is Sunil IT Tech. And here, if you want to check default domain, here copy, go to new Intego tab, paste here. Let me check whether my app service is successfully running or not. No, it is still not showing. Maybe something error. So here I will check. Okay, no worries. It will display the some default page to us. Maybe not now. Later it will be showing. And here, so maybe sometimes the firewall is going to upset me. What I will do? Firewall Windows or firewall.cpl. Okay, I just missed one L. Yes. Yeah, no worries, sir. Firewall is not required. So right now it is showing some kind of default page to us or not. Means your web app service is running. It is awaiting for your content. If you have the code, if you deploy over on top of the Azure app service, it is going to run your code. Right now it is a default page. Fine. So means we can conclude that our web app service is successfully running. Then what I will do, I am going to check. So it is going to take some time, guys. It is going to publish the build artifact. So it is in the process of building the artifact. So once the artifact has been generated, we are going to release the pipeline. In the meanwhile, what I will do, I am going to make the service connection. So where we are going to make the service connection? So here I am going to make the duplicate. Here, go here. Here we are in the project one now. Go to project one and go to the project settings. Here we have the service connection is there. Come down, click on the service connection. Here right now, as I don't have any service connection which is available for this project because of just now the project has been created. So click on create service connection. Here you are going to choose the Azure Resource Manager. Click on next. Here you are going to choose the app registration or managed identity manual. Then it is going to choose secret. Here you are going to choose the Azure Cloud and subscription. What is the subscription ID? Here go to the Azure pipeline. Here you need to register one app. So where I will register, just go to Microsoft Entra ID. Click on app registrations. Here I am going to register one app. So let me check whether I have any existing apps or not. Yes, I have the two apps are registered there. So I'm going to create one new registration. Sunil, I Sunil app. Sunil app is the name which I am going to register. So just click on register. It is going to register. So once it has been registered, what I will do, I am going to reduplicate it, and here it is going to display the application ID, the object ID, the tenant ID, each and everything. So I am going to create the secrets. Here right now I don't have any secret. I am going to create the secret to add. It is going to create the secret. And one more thing, I need to provide role access. So for that purpose, what I will do, I am going to the subscriptions. In subscription, what I am going to choose, the pay as you go, the single subscription I have. Here what I will do, I am going to IAM. So here I am going to add one role, add role assignment. Here I am going to choose the privilege administrator, contributor, next, and member. Just click on member. So here it is not a human identity. Just simply type Sunil app. This is the application. Here click on select, review plus assign. It is going to provide the app registration for the contributor access. So without providing the permission, it is not going to establish the service connection. So here, come here, and here, what the subscription ID we have? So come to here, overview. This subscription ID I am going to copy from the subscription. Come here, paste here, and the subscription name. This is the subscription name. I am going to paste here, and application or client ID. Here, come here. Just go to overview. Here, application ID or client ID. This is the client ID. I just copied and paste here, and it is asking tenant ID. So where the tenant ID is? Here, this is the tenant ID. Copy this and come here, paste here, and service principal key. Okay, and client secret. Where the client secret is? Here, go to the secrets. Here, copy the value and come here, client secret. The service connection name is SC1, service connection 1, and description you can mention the same, and grant access permission to all pipelines. Here just click on verify and save. It is going to validate the things. If everything is done, it is successfully established. Yes. Right now the service connection has been successfully established from my ADO portal to the Azure portal. Then let me check whether my build has been succeeded or not. Still it is in the process of creating. So in the meanwhile, what we will do, let us have a quick look on the things. Here I have the code. I have successfully pushed the code from my local machine to the Azure repo. The build pipeline is in the progress, and I had created app service in Azure, and I had successfully established the service connection from ADO portal to the Azure portal. So I am just awaiting for the result of this build pipeline. Once this build pipeline has been succeeded, it is going to generate the artifact. So then what I will do, I am going to create the release pipeline. So we need to wait until it has been successfully completed. So click here, click here. I hope it has been done. The post checkouts is done. Okay, so what I will do, go to the dev tester, go to the project one, and check on the pipelines. Yes, the pipeline has been succeeded. Okay guys, here you will get a green color tick mark. In order to make, you will know the pipeline has been succeeded. What the further thing I will do, I am going to check the release pipeline. I am going to click on new pipeline. This is the release pipeline guys. Build pipeline is different, release pipeline is different. Here I am going to select the Azure App Service deployment. Click on apply. Here just close it, no worries. Here artifact, where the artifact is, it is in the project one only. What is the source build pipeline? repo 1. Okay, here the project is project 1, the source build pipeline is repo 1, and default version is latest only, alias. Without doing anything, just click on add. What will happen? It is going to add the artifact to the input for release pipeline. Then click on the stage and click on the one job one task. Here what the stage 1 is, here it is going to stage 1, yes, stage 1, and the Azure subscription is SC1. Here I need to select the service connection, and here what I will do, web app and Windows. If you click the drop down, what I will do, otherwise web app and Linux. Okay, web app on Linux. Then app service name, here just refresh here, otherwise web app and Windows. Let me check. Here the app service name, it is going to display here. Here web app on Linux or web app on, okay, function app, it's not a function app. Here I had selected the, okay, let me check. Yes, Sunil ID Tech. This is the web app service name. Is it replicated or not? Yes, because of the service connection has been successfully established. That's why it is going to replicate here. What I need to do, the stage name. Here I am going to mention the stage 1. It's purely your choice. And the Azure subscription is the service connection. I'm going to mention here the name of the service connection is SC1. Here I'm going to choose the Linux OS, so that's why I'm going to mention web app on Linux. And Sunil IT, it is the name of the app service name. Here without doing anything, just click on save, okay, and click on the deployment web app service. Here what you will do, here deploy an app service. Okay, here you need to click on Azure Resource Manager, that will be fine. Everything here, package, where the package is, here click on the three dots, here expand it, click on the drop, click on OK. Here it is going to take the drop. Okay guys, without doing anything, just click on save, OK, and create release. And here, okay, without doing anything, just click on create. One release pipeline has been created. If you want to check how it is going to flow, just check. So it is in the stage 1. It is in the process. What the release pipeline will do, it is going to pull the artifact from the build pipeline, and it is going to make the deployment of artifact over the Azure App Service, which has been created in the Azure portal. Here you will be able to see what the steps exactly being executed on the behind. So it is going to download the artifact, and once the download has been done, it is going to deploy the artifact on top of Azure App Service. Here we need to wait until it has been done. So there is a kind of some lengthy process because of here we had seen the entire procedure, what we follow in the real-time environment, how we make entire lifecycle deployment process. Here click on the pipelines, okay. Here click on repo 1. Here click on it. Here edit, okay, close it, and come here where releases, it is in the process only. Here come to variables, no, go to pipeline, Here there is nothing to add. So the task 3 is in progress. The downloading of artifact has been successfully completed. It is in the third step. It is going to deploy the artifact on top of Azure App Services. Guys, maybe it will take some time, but this is the process we need to understand. Hey man, I think this has been failed. So I need to check why it has been failed. So click here, deployment failed. Here, why it has been failed. Run on agent failed. Deploy service failed because of two errors. Failed to deploy app service. Okay. Here, let me check the service connection, or service connection is okay. I'm going to log into the web app service. Here I am going to access it. Let me check what will happen. So node build JS, okay, still it is not yet running. So okay. So I will do one thing. So I'm going to edit the pipeline, edit release. Here what it is, edit tasks. Here what it will do, Linux okay, deploy service, okay, Azure Resource Manager, Azure Web App, Linux, okay. Okay, so let me try once again. Save, okay. Edit release. Go to the release pipeline, create release. Let me check this time what will happen. The earlier stage has been failed, as we are checking why it has been failed. In the real-time scenarios as well, guys, sometimes every time not the pipeline will be succeeded. So sometimes you will may face issues while you are executing the pipeline. At that particular time, you need to understand why it has been failed, for what reason it has been failed. You need to analyze the issue. So once the issue analyzed, and if you are going to fix that troubleshoot, if you are going to fix the pipeline issue by troubleshooting the issue, then only you will become the DevOps engineer, successful DevOps engineer. Because of without having the issue, no, nothing is going to work fine. If everything is going to work fine, then why the necessity of engineer is there? So we need to identify where it has been failed, for what reason it has been failed. We need to make analyze, and we need to troubleshoot, and we need to fix that issue. So here I am just checking. So because of which reason it has been failed, I had made some settings. Then let me check whether it will be succeeded or not. If it is successful, then it is going to show us the release deployment has been succeeded. And if I browse through app service by using the link, then the code which has been deployed over the app service will be visible to me. Still it is downloading the artifact, so maybe it will take some time around, so we need to wait until it has been done. Maybe it will be a little bit tricky, but this is the process which we need to follow. The meanwhile, what we will do, so I'm going to the local machine. Here, go to the server.js, okay, right click, I'm going to show more options. Edit, open. Here, come down, come down. Here you have the link. Okay, this is the link. I need to replace this link with the Azure Web App service. So here, copy it, and here I'm going to make this as replacement. Okay, just click on save. Okay, click on save and close it. So here it will turns into the red color because of some modification has been happened. Git tortoise is the option which we had used here. With the help of the git tortoise, it is going to show in a graphical user interface whether any changes happen to that particular file. So here everything is in the green file, only the server.js file will be turned into the red color because of why something modification has been done in this server.js. So what I will do here, I am going to use the git bash again. So here I am going to close the earlier I have the another one, so I just closed it. Right now I am going to open a new git bash terminal here. Git, git init dot git add dot git commit hyphen m c3 commit 3, let us assume dot. Yes, one commit has been done, and here let me check whether it has been succeeded. Again it has been failed, guys. Maybe I don't know the reason. Failed to deploy the web app to the app services. Error package deployment using zip file has refers to the log for details. Okay, I need to refer to the details. Why it has been failed. So here failed to deploy web package to the app service. Okay, package deployment using zip deploy failed. Refer logs for more details. Finishing. Okay, so here go to artifacts. Okay, go to the pipelines. Here, this is the build pipeline. Repo one is the pipeline. So I'm just made the release pipeline. Go here. So here, edit the release pipeline. Just go to the stages. So, okay, here stage one. That's fine. Here, go to deployment. I think I have made some mistake here. So maybe that is the reason it is not. Maybe it is not published here. So here, what I will do. Where I have done the error. Here I think Azure Resource Manager only. Here okay. Here okay. I think no, it is not that. Here is everything I had mentioned correct only, guys. Maybe maybe I need to select the runtime stack. Maybe I missed that. So here I'm just selecting the node. So let me check whether this time what will happen. create release. Okay, so the release 3 has been created. So we need to wait until it has been done. Here, edit. Still it is downloading the artifact, so we need to wait for next slot. So maybe hope this time it will be succeeded. If it is failed, then we will have a look on it, what the issue has been happened. I need to verify it once. I'm sure sometimes maybe issues will happen, but we don't need to worry about that because of the errors are common, issues are common. Without having the errors or without having the issues, what is our work? We need to troubleshoot the issues. So because of which reason or what the reason behind of it, why it has been failed. We need to analyze and we need to fix the pipelines. This is the job. So I think it has been failed. There are maybe there is some other reasons as well. So I am just in the way to find out the reason why it has been failed. So let me conclude that. So why it has been failed. Otherwise, I am going to work on it. So I will troubleshoot and I will find the resolution why it has been failed. This time hope it will be succeeded. Otherwise, let me check. Still it is taking time. Don't know what happened really in the backend. So if it is succeeded, well and good. Otherwise, we need to have a look on the troubleshooting process. If it is succeeded, what I will do? Git push hyphen set hyphen upstream. What is the link? What is the link of the repo? Come here. The link of the repo is repo one. Here I need to mention the repo one. Paste. Master. Here if you see it has been successfully pushed the code, and if you want to check the same, just click on the server.js. Yes, here the link has been updated, but here I am not enabled the variables, so that's why it is not the CICD process. Once I enable the auto triggering, then only it will be able to do the process. Once it has been succeeded, then with the help of the links we can be able to view the application. Still it has been not deployed, so it is in the process only. Let me check. The meanwhile, we will have a look on the app service. So in the app service, what are the different options we have? Mm, go to deployment, go to deployment tools. In deployment tools, we have advanced tools is there. Go here, go here, click on bash. Here you need to redirect to the ls. Here you have site cd site. Inside we have type ls. We have www root. These things are there. cd www. Okay, just check what we have. ls. Here we have the drop. So what I will do, move home site www root drop slash star to home site www root. Enter. Fine. ls. Yes, you have the drop and cd double dot. Just come backside and you need to delete rm-rf drop. It is going to delete the file and here restart. Here just refresh it. The same thing it is showing. Yes, it has been succeeded. Right now it has been succeeded, guys. And what I will do, so I am going to restart it. Sunil app service. Go to overview and here click on here and what I will do, new Indigo tab, where it is. Let me check whether it is going to display anything or not. No. So what I will do, I am going to restart it. So how? Click here, restart it. Yes. And let me check whether anything has been done or not. This is the way. Is the stage succeeded or not? Means successfully we can be able to deploy the web application on top of the Azure App Service. Okay guys, here if you click on the logs, maybe it is showing it has been succeeded. So the steps which we had followed is everything we had followed, and we had successfully able to deploy the web application on top of Azure App Service. In this way we are going to implement each and everything. Here if you go tasks, variables, here everything is done. At least pipeline. Okay, just click on this. So let me check. Maybe it will take some time to get it loaded, guys. But this is the yes. Are you able to see this page? Means successfully I can be able to deploy the web application on top of it. This is the thing, guys. So if you are able to see this web page, earlier this is not the web page which is reflecting, but successfully right now it is going to display the page. Okay guys, and hope you guys understood, because of here you had the wonderful opportunity in order to understand what are the steps we need to follow, like how the troubleshooting process will be done, everything. Because of if everything is went on smooth, then there is no such kind of issue. Then how the engineer is used, how the engineer will be used effectively. So in order to make the effectively use, so what we will do, we need to make the application to be some deployment over Azure App Service. Here we are facing some kind of issues, but we are overcoming on it. In this way we can be able to deploy the web application on top of Azure App Service with the help of the CI/CD pipeline. Okay, guys. Thank you so much, guys, for your support. And if you have any queries, please put me in the comment section. Accordingly, I'm going to revert to your queries whenever I'm freely available. Okay, guys. And thank you so much, guys, for your supporting and for your watching. And I will meet up you with the new session in the upcoming slot. Until signing off. Thank you. Bye bye.